So I just discovered that GitHub has this tool called Copilot that can actually help you write better code. How wild is that?
Wait, really? I mean, I know AI is making strides, but how exactly does it work? Like, does it just guess what you want?
Kind of, it analyzes your code context and suggests snippets. It's like having a coding buddy who's really good at guessing.
That sounds super useful, but doesn't it risk making people too reliant on it? What if they stop learning?
That's a good point, but it could also free up time for developers to tackle more complex problems, right?
True, but how do we ensure it doesn't just provide cookie-cutter solutions? Originality in coding is essential.
Exactly, and that's where experience comes in. A seasoned developer would know when to trust Copilot and when to dive deeper.
Right? And what about when it suggests something that's not quite right? Who's responsible for that code?
The accountability issue, it gets murky. Developers need to review suggestions carefully, which is key.
Speaking of tools, I heard about GitHub Spark, which helps you build and deploy intelligent apps. Have you looked into that?
It's fascinating because it aims to simplify app development. It's like giving anyone the power to create.
But we should consider whether it actually democratizes tech, or just adds another layer of complexity for newcomers.
Good point, there's definitely a learning curve with any new tool. I wonder how intuitive it really is.
Exactly. If people get stuck, they might feel discouraged and miss out on learning the fundamentals.
And that's where mentorship comes in. Having guidance can bridge that gap between tech and understanding.
For sure. And speaking of bridging gaps, GitHub Models is another tool meant to help manage and compare prompts. What do you think?
Honestly, I think it's brilliant. It allows for better experimentation with AI prompts, but does it oversimplify things?
That's a real concern. If prompts become too standardized, we might lose the magic of unique, creative input.
Right? It's like if you standardized art styles. Sure, it's easier, but you lose personal expression.
Exactly. And GitHub Advanced Security is another layer on top, helping to find vulnerabilities. It feels like a necessary evolution.
It is, but it makes me wonder, are we just adding more layers of complexity to the development process?
That's a slippery slope. If tools get too complicated, they might end up hindering progress instead of helping.
Totally, and what about GitHub Actions? It automates workflows. I can see it speeding things up, but at what cost?
Yeah, automation can be a double-edged sword. It saves time, but also risks the quality of manual reviews.
Exactly. Plus, if everyone relies on automation, does that stunt innovation and problem-solving skills?
It could. Balance is crucial. You want efficiency, but not at the expense of hands-on experience.
And let's not forget about GitHub code spaces. It's like having instant dev environments available anywhere.
Right? That's awesome for collaboration. But what happens when people need to customize their environments?
Great question. Flexibility is key. If it's too rigid, it could frustrate seasoned developers.
Exactly, and the balance between simplicity and power is so critical. You want to empower, not constrain.
And GitHub Discussions is another feature that stands out. It offers a space to collaborate outside of code.
Totally. That could foster community, but it might also lead to information overload if not managed well.
Right? It's like social media for developers. Useful, but the noise can be overwhelming.
Exactly. So as we explore all these features, the challenge is finding a balance that promotes growth.
Totally, it's a fascinating landscape, but we have to keep questioning if these tools really enhance our skills.
Agreed. So, how do we ensure these innovations lead to genuine improvement rather than just convenience?
I think it's about using the tools as aids, not crutches, encouraging developers to explore deeply.
Definitely. And fostering a culture where experimentation and learning from mistakes is embraced.
Exactly, so what's the takeaway here? We need to balance innovation with critical thinking in tech, right?
Absolutely. And perhaps always remain curious, continuing to ask if the tools truly serve our growth.
Exactly, it's an ongoing journey of discovery, and I can't wait to see where it leads us next.